So it really looks like the A7S III won't be getting the latest FX3 firmware update that came out not too long ago, and this is the reason why. So firstly, let's look at where these two cameras sit in the spectrum. So the FX3 is sitting right at the bottom of the cinema line, but it would make sense for it to not only look and feel like a cinema camera, but also operate as one. The other thing is that it doesn't have shutter speed and it also does not have built-in ND filters, but by and large, by definition, it is still considered to be a cinema camera. So now if we look at the A7S III, it's still the alpha camera for hybrid shooters that are leaning more towards shooting video. So for the most part, the A7S III and the FX3 have virtually been the exact same camera, just with two different bodies. So with the latest firmware update for the FX3, that camera is, for all intents and purposes, a brand new camera with a simpler menu system that is very easy to set up. This new update adds log shooting modes. It gives you the ability to import LUTs and timecode syncing via a dedicated adapter. A new list style main menu screen that gives quick access to frequently used features. One thing to keep in mind is that the update does wipe your whole entire settings and your setup that you've created. So just bear in mind that when you do that, that you actually go and you try and back up as much as you can, or write down or take screenshots, whatever you need to do to keep your settings, because you're gonna have to start from the beginning. But now that the FX3 has edged a little bit further away from the A7S III, it actually justifies the hefty price tag that it comes with. Because of this very update, I think that the A7S III is not going to get a similar update anytime soon. In fact, the A7S III and the A1 both got an update a month earlier, but nothing close to the facelift that the FX3 received. If the A7S III does get this update in a future firmware update, then I kind of think that that's stupid, isn't it? So I'm asking the question, why would Sony shoot themselves in the foot by creating two separately different cameras altogether, but operationally they are identical? Surely this is the update that the hardworking FX3 users have been hoping for, that kind of differentiates it from the A7S III, which then justifies the price point. It's like looking at the A35 AMG versus the A45 AMG. Both of them are Mercs and both of them have a 2-liter engine, but by performance, they are two different cars altogether. And for me, that's what the FX3 and the A7S III is in comparison.